help there for Ramey, 43.3 on the right-hand side. On the left for Stan Whitney, 42.8. Would have been a huge pickup, but he throws it away on the cone. No help there for Stan Whitney. Would have been about an 8/10 pickup for Stan, but not to be on that run. All right, next up, solo on the right is Bob Davis. Bob's got himself a red light on this run, so no help there. .694, he picks up for Bob Davis a 43.3, but the reaction time was like yesterday, a 360 light. Got the good hookup there on that run. All right, next up is going to be on the left, second driver's S3 is Brian Harmer in the Corolla. It's Kevin Wetzel in the Volkswagen on the right. Wetzel's already got a red light of 414. I guess if you get red light, might as well do it in a cold tire run. Wetzel's in first on the right, a 46.5, but it's going to be with that red light. On the left, Brian Harmer, a 49.1. So 49.1 for Harmer in the Corolla. Four second drivers in S3. It's on the left, Todd Freeman in the Mini.
Should I light them up? Should I light them up or just leave them cold? The tires.
Oh, you probably want to
get workers. If you were a shift D worker, you haven't checked in, you were seriously late to work. You are at risk of losing your runs. All right, on the left, it's Todd Freeman in the Mini Cooper, a 48.710. 48.7 for Todd. On the right, James Stark, 46.3 in their green BMW 02. It's a 68, which is, of course, older than most of the competitors running in the RT classes. All right, next pair in is Jason Meinhardt on the left, John Rogers on the right. On the left, Meinhardt, a 46.9, almost matching times here. 46.98 for Meinhardt on the left, and STR. On the right from John Rogers, 6 yards up next on the right is Jonathan Lugard. Jonathan with a 45.260 for Jonathan Lugard. And on the left, David Marcus with a 46.2. 46.2 for David Marcus on the left-hand side. What?
Car good?
Looks like if you want to be quick an STR, 45 is where it is, and they're even approaching.
Damn, I just got my butt kicked.
Yeah, only by him. All right, next up is going to be on the left, Brian Peters, on the right, David Rock. Brian Peters is in first on the left in the 350Z. He's got a 46.022, 46.0 on a 580 light. Over on the right for David Rock, 46.6 in his Toyota Spider. 46.6 for Dave Rock on that right-hand side with a 593 light. All right, next pair in is going to be Wetzel on the left and right. Harder on the right. Wetzel's working on a 395.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was actually up against Blue Guy.
Yeah.
Great.
A couple of runs here.
Yeah, I could have definitely carried more speed through some of the corners, but I think the looseness kind of scared me a little bit.
He's at 49 to hit on both of his two runs. Next in, on the left lead is Dark BMW 02. On the right, Todd Freeman. The left side of the Dark, he's in first, 45, 612, 45, 612. 45.7. On the right, David Marcus, 45.2. 45.2 for David Marcus. That might be about the quickest thing we've seen. 45.24. Might be the quickest run we've seen in STR here on the right-hand side. So as they swap sides, maybe Marcus can get himself one on the left as well to match his right side 45.2. It's still Luca.
Yeah, car's just a little loose. It feels pretty fucking good.
It's more STR. It's David Rock on the left, also the 45s. This one's a 45.7. On the right, Brian Peters in his Nissan 350 comes in with a 45.8. So a couple of high 45s there for Dave Rock and Brian Peters. Brian Peters' 45.8 was good enough to move up into third here. Now everyone's got two in the books. It's Botonishi, Marcus, and Peters, 1, 2, 3, and Dave Rock in fourth. But we're seeing time drop in first and second runs. Some guys by as much as a second. So we'll see if that continues the trend as we get the rest of the second runs in here for some of these drivers. All right, next two in are Brian Harmer on the left, Kevin Wenzel on the right. Harmer is in with a 48.5 plus 2 calls for Brian. On the right for Kevin Wenzel, 46.0, 605 light for Kevin Wenzel. As he's finally got himself a green light, which is what he was looking for. All right, on the right is James Darden on the right in the BMW 02 with a 45.276. He's trying a full second. Over the left is the red light run. 48.8. To the light though, no help for him. But Darden now finding that 1.1 seconds on the right. He's still got to get himself one in the books on the left. With one more shot at it here this morning. All right, next two in on the left is Jason Meinhardt. Jason Meinhardt in the Mazda MX-5. He's got a 46.2, but it's going to be plus and cold on that run, so no help there for Meinhardt on the right. So if we could please, if you have not checked in already, please do so. All right, back to action. David Marcus on the left in STR and Don Fugad on the right. David Marcus on the left, a 45.1 on a 579 light on the left. That now has the lead in STR to David Marcus. On the right for Jonathan Lugod, a 45.8 and a 603 light. So Lugod moves up to fifth. The story here is David Marcus now waiting on one more run. He's got the lead by 0.8 over Botonishi. As Marcus is now down to 45.1 left, 45.2 right. That is quick. All right, next two in on the left is going to be Brian Peters in the 350. He's got a 45.82. 45.8 for Brian Peters.
Lose but controllable, right?
Over the right, David Rock.
I have to be just a little bit
12. This is a 45.8 run. 7.04.
But it'll move around that tight stuff.
These two guys now have bring themselves up.
And that tight stuff is tight.
David Marcus, Ken Botonishi, David Rock, and Brian Peters.
I think it'll.
The run to go. Pretty much everybody here at First Drivers STR. Next in, on the left, Kevin Wenzel in his Volkswagen. Brian Marcus on the right. It's Wenzel in first with a 46.5. 46.537 for Kevin Wenzel and a 649 light. On the right, Brian Harper. Right now, Michael is still safe on the fifth spot. There's no Jason. I think the deal might be extra. All right, next turning in, back to S3 with the driver, James Darden, about 45. On the right, Todd Brady, 49.1. All right, so Darden on the left, a 45.99 and a 519 light. Over on the right, Todd Freeman gets 49.1. Darden may have moved himself up into the lead this class unofficially in the best three turbo that run. We'll get back to that in a minute. Now we're back in 45.8, 45.8, his best left side run so far on a 6:15 light. He finds almost 2 seconds. I think that's cleaning up a cone there for Lugay. On the right, David Marcus picked up a cone but did a 44.7. So 44.7 plus 1 on a 5:35 light for David Marcus. He is just smoking fast right now. Coning away about, we'll call it a half a second. Would have been a half a second quicker for him. As it stands, he still has a 7:10 lead on this group. But Brian Peters has something to say about that. He just came in on the right side with his 45.2, 45.2 for Brian Peters. He finds 0.6 of a second to eat into that David Marcus lead. So Peters now up to second. On the left side, David Rock.
Oh, you want it on?
Yeah, the data gets corrupted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was going to tell you beforehand, but I didn't want to.
Want to turn it on?
Turn it on. You need the tire pressure.
Johnson car is as patriotic as you could imagine. All right, just starting. Looks like Street Mod is now underway, but we'll get to them in a minute. As Billy Davis is on a solo run from the right-hand side of the blue Miata, and he's in with a 44.227 plus a cone, a 6:13 light. So on a cone here, as he's now just getting underway for his morning runs. This S1 group, they're still chasing CB Ramey and his Corvette, but about 4 or 5 drivers here to get their runs as second drivers. All right, now into Street Mod. It's Frank Miller on the left, it's Marshall Grice on the right. These guys all used to be in that BSV group last year. Apparently they decided to just go play in Street Mod. Marshall Grice on the right is back first at 43.233 plus a cone for Marshall. On the left, Frank Miller, 45.0 for Frank. Both guys under 2 seconds, 60 foot, but I would expect these Evos to be probably running in the 1.7s. These guys, cold tires, not quite there yet. All right, next up is going to be a powerhouse pairing. On the left, it's the Nissan GTR of Eric Hyman. On the right, it's Mike Simani in the BMW. Hyman's in first at 41.8 and a 612 light for Eric Hyman. On the right for Mike Simani. Mike's in with a 43.34 for Mike Simani. So Eric Hyman so far in Street Mod with the best first run time we've seen. But we know we've got some powerhouse runners still to get their runs, as Marshall Grice still only has one in the books from Cohen, and Aaron Miller and Tom Berry sitting back there as second drivers will be getting in the cars and having to say something about these runs here in about 20 minutes. All right, on to R2 action. These are a bunch of prepared cars. On the left is Andrew Blazeman, and Andrew is in with a 45.249. 45.249 plus a 681 light. On the right for Robert Christmas, a 47.810. 47.810 for Robert Christmas. And a 621 light for Robert. So the car is just a So keep around to the left in the Mazda.